And here we go.
You have to start it. Did anybody start it? Can anybody start it?
Why do you interrupt him every single time he goes to start?
I don't think I've ever gotten an intro.
A clean intro.
A clean intro. Not once. Not once.
I didn't realize we were recording because I didn't realize we were recording. Have you been recording this whole time?
This entire time.
That's so
I've
much
been recording
stuff.
since 6:45.
Why? I was just making your
folks,
job harder.
Here we are.
God, it's gonna be one of those.
And this is a perfect segue into introducing us because here we are. We're here. This is Way Off the Rails. Thank you for joining us for this episode. We appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to listen to us absolute nincompoops.
Yeah, poop.
But hey, I love you for it. We love you for it. Right? I love you for it. Josh loves you guys for it. Andrew loves you guys for it. And when Zach comes back, he'll tell you he loves you guys for it. No, Andrew sucks. He sucks. The big one. But anyway, sorry for the vulgarness of my sentence that I just came out of my mouth. What? Anyway, hey,
we're out of here. We're done.
Josh, I need you to do me a favor.
Yeah,
huge favor.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind running the intro for us?
Not a problem, friend.
Okay,
Here we
cool.
go.
I thought there would be some logistic
energy.
issues.
No energy behind it.
But no, welcome guys. If you are a frequent listener, welcome back. If you are a new listener, welcome back. We are Way Off the Rails, the rebranding. I don't know why there's
pull it,
but it's in there.
I don't know
what that was.
Me neither. What are we pulling?
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I am your host for this week. I go by Andrew Williams. This person, name. He's on my screen. I know it's really sucks. I've tried to change it so many times, but they won't let me. This person, he's on my left. Well, yeah, on my left on my screen. He's the Funko master. That is
George
Jonathan Murray
Garcia.
Oh, I thought you just have many aliases, huh? That's nuts. This guy is he the secret agent?
I don't know what's happening.
He might be the secret agent.
Do we have to introduce the other guy?
I don't think
Definitely
so. I think
not.
we can just leave him out.
Josh is kind of weird.
Yeah, Josh is a loser.
Idiot.
Yeah, hate that guy.
Yeah, me too.
I don't even know why we're friends with him.
Small
so
sadness
now.
Just a little bit.
And what you might think, this episode is not brought to you by, now that's what I call depression. But we do have an ad.
Josh, sorry.
As soon as Josh stops drinking whatever looked like pee,
he watched
this guy
Batman vs Superman again.
Yeah.
He's like, let me drink it.
Guy's drinking the biggest glass of Mountain Dew I've ever seen, and I forgot how much the regular Mountain Dew looks like pee.
Yeah,
that's welcome. Mountain Dew. That's horrible. It looks,
but it's delicious. So I'll allow
see
it.
A doctor.
Just it comes out like bottle. That. I don't know. Whatever's easier. Okay. Anyway,
is it green because the bottle turned it green, or?
Wow, that's a deep question.
Moving on.
Okay. Yes. So I do have an ad. And it's actually quite exciting. This sponsor that we were able to acquire today. But before we tell you what it is, I'll ask you a couple of questions. Have you ever wanted to try a Krabby Patty from SpongeBob?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about having a slice of pizza that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were having?
Yes, all the time, dude. It was so
Is that
cheesy,
right?
and
Before or
like
after
gooey,
they
dude.
brought it to the sewer. That changes.
Oh, don't overthink it.
The sewer just adds flavor, you know.
It's a turtle, and you're gonna eat with a rat, but you're worried about being in the sewer. Like what? Anyway,
You're right.
now
Then
what
yes.
about the honey that Winnie the Pooh would have? Didn't it seem a lot more delectable than
Than real
real
honey?
life honey?
Kind of did, yeah.
Because I don't like honey in real life, but that
Right?
honey probably slaps.
Exactly. So today we are sponsored by Toon Bites. Toon Bites. You may have heard of
Oh.
our other group, Doodle Eats, but we have rebranded again, and we are Toon Bites. Now you can try out any cartoon food you desire. The foods that I listed, of course, are in there. Also, you've got the lasagna that Garfield loves to eat, and so many more that I'm not even going to try to list them all. There's just limitless amounts that you can have. And today, for our faithful fans, they have the privilege of getting a code to use. So please pay attention. Get ready to write this down. It is Toon Water. Toon Water. But that's WOTR for Way Off the Rails. Please go out, try out some cartoon food, and let us know what you had. Toon Bites. Go get some.
Bugs Bunny's cat.
Yo, did they send us any like samples for that? Because
No,
that
I
would be
tried it. They
pretty
were like,
sick.
"Oh, you don't matter." Ooh.
Well, damn, that's
That hurt my feelings again.
that. You know what? That sucks.
What's happening? I feel
That
like I'm in a
really
place.
sucks.
I'm sad.
I know. It's like we regressed back to freaking last week. This guy's on volume 3 of, and that's what I call depression.
Yep. Valium 3.
Right?
Oh, snap.
That's so clever. I feel like we actually need to make this happen.
Volume 3, and then like the
That's
actual,
what I
like brand.
now that's what I call depression, and
Valium
each
3.
one is a Valium.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. Anyway, sorry. This
There might be
definitely
potential there. There might be potential.
We're
there.
definitely very distracted this episode. I'm very
100%, 100%. We're all just scatterbrained and just
Mhm.
just absolute messes. But you know, it's fine, dude. It's fine. We're here. We're here for a good time and not a long time. All right. So we just want to thank Josh for that awesome ad, because I've always wanted to try animated and cartoon food. And oddly enough, it segues perfectly into our topic for today.
No way. What?
Yeah, dude.
Second time this
Yeah,
happens.
dude. So, stop hanging over my shoulder when I'm coming up with the topics, because
You're
it's supposed to be a
welcome.
surprise, and start ruining it. Okay.
So stop ruining it. Okay.
But
What
no,
are we doing?
our topic for this episode is going to be cartoon shows.
I'm so excited.
We're gonna take a little trip down nostalgia lane, because cartoons are just the greatest.
Of course.
They just barely lose to movies.
I
By
see
like
what you're saying.
by like that
Smidge for our listeners. It was
smidgen.
Genuinely, he had a smidge up.
Right? Okay, so Andrew, what year were you born?
Smidge.
1991. Sorry, I got to put that in front of it now.
So, that is true, because it's like that matters. Yeah, okay.
It does.
Okay, this guy
could
is
have
like
been
95.
1891. I could have been 100-year-old man. You don't know.
Same, but not different at all.
Yeah, pretty much acted like 100-year-old man anyway.
Yeah, you do.
So, for you, born in 1991, what was your favorite cartoon growing up?
Ooh, that's a tough question.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah,
I'll broaden it. I'll give you three, so you don't have to single in on just one.
You want me to go first, Andrew?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He's got to
hold your horses there, pal.
All right. It was on the spot. I need to think of. What were you gonna say, John?
There's some classics. Should be right off the top of your head.
I mean,
don't know, man.
There's a lot, but it's like, I don't know. I don't really remember like my
Crazy.
favorites
All
when I
right,
was
you're
a
done.
kid.
You're fired. Josh, what year were you born?
I was born in 88. 1788.
Oh, 1788. Okay, because I was gonna ask, because I know you're not young, by any
Yikes.
means. So like, did they have cartoons back then?
We would draw our own. Yeah.
Oh, like what was it? What was that device called that you'd put the picture in the middle of it and you'd spin it and it would do the images,
charcoal.
the moving images.
Charcoal. I don't think that was it.
I don't think that's it either.
It's like a stenograph or something. I thought.
I don't think that's what it's called.
I feel like that.
I don't know.
I know he's an idiot. He's a real idiot.
I think we all are.
So for you, Josh, if you could, because some people apparently can't think on the spot.
Yeah.
What would be your favorite, if not your top 3 favorite cartoons?
So the last time we had talked about TV shows, it was the number 1 show I had actually put in. So same thing. It is Batman the Animated Series. That is an absolutely incredible show. It's actually quite difficult for me to choose other ones, but I will say I was also a huge fan of the X-Men animated series that was from 1997, which Disney Plus for some reason is bringing a couple of episodes back. I don't understand how that's going to work, but your boy's excited. Now, there was another animated show that I would watch that isn't exactly cartoon. It was kind of like a 3D animated show.
Mm-hmm.
But this show was amazing. It was called Beast Wars. And it was Transformers, but as animals. Except the bad guys were dinosaurs. Dude.
Man.
Say less. You had
Where's
me
my boy Grimlock at?
Are they making that as the next one? Right, the next movie is going to be.
I think it's live action.
Is that real?
I think so. Yeah.
Yo, Michael
it's a rumor.
Bay
Yeah.
good player.
Who? Michael Bay. I don't know if he's directing it.
Yo, whatever. Okay, move on. Forget.
I mean, I hope he doesn't, because that guy is the worst. But yeah. So for me, I'm gonna skip right over Andrew because I feel like he still needs time to think about it.
I don't even think he's trying. Look at that face.
He's probably not, honestly.
He totally is.
He's probably not.
No, I thought of the Spider-Man show. Once you said like those shows, I was like, yeah, the Spider-Man animated cartoon. Was
Yeah,
great.
dude, that show slapped too. I don't know what that means.
But like I watch cartoons still, so like it's hard for me to think of like that far back because I'm like, there's a bunch of new cartoons that I'm like, this is awesome cartoons. Yeah. I don't know. I was trying to think of 90s cartoons. It's
All right,
been a
did
while.
you ever watch Kids Next Door?
There's like Gargoyles
Angry
or something. I could have
Beavers?
said that.
Yo, Gargoyles.
Darkwing Duck. I don't know. There's a lot.
I was going through a list. There was I don't know if you guys watched SWAT Cats.
SWAT Cats.
There's a lot of
Okay,
shows.
there
like,
were Street Sharks, Biker Mice from Mars. Yo. Okay, this is nope. Okay, I gotta relax.
Okay, see,
Mega Man.
Those two that you just said, I didn't know. At least I don't remember them.
You didn't know Street Sharks?
I vaguely remember that.
Yo, that's unreal. That's absolutely unreal.
SWAT Cats, I was definitely more.
So, have you decided on what like your number 1 or top 3 would be? Andrew.
For me?
Yeah,
I don't really have a top.
Just say it. My God.
So moving on, I would say for me,
I'm not prepared for it, so I don't have a top. Like there's a bunch of
Dumbledore.
Like, how do you not like just immediately think of like, oh, like I could think of 3 cartoons off the top of my head.
Because if I think of 3 cartoons right now, it would be like Avatar would be up there, and like,
that you grew up watching.
It would be more current cartoons. Like grew up. That's what I'm saying. I can't remember.
Avatar was like 10 years ago, dude.
It wasn't that long ago. But that's also
Dude,
I was
might be
much longer.
It might be. But also, I wasn't a kid when I watched that, right? Like,
But you weren't a man.
You're 30.
Yeah, that's
oh snap! Oh, that's deep. That hurts.
Sorry.
That's mean. That's very mean.
That was so tough.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna think of some as we
Wasn't
go
there a
on.
Buzz Lightyear show?
Yeah, I think so.
Or a
There was a
movie.
lot of whenever they made those movies, they made a lot of shows because it was like Emperor's New Groove had
Yo,
a spin-off
Aladdin
show.
was awesome.
Aladdin had a show. Timon and Pumbaa had a show, right? Like there's been a bunch.
Yeah.
They always like made shows after the movies.
Every time John goes to talk, we should
Just
get
interrupt him.
excited and talk about another show.
I'm gonna.
So what I was gonna say is, being born in '98, I missed out on a lot of.
Oh
the
my gosh, do you remember?
you guys grew up on? And I'm just gonna talk over you anytime you go to start talking.
Did you watch
Rugrats,
Foster's?
Animaniacs,
guy.
Foster's
Foster's
is great.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Right?
It's hot in Topeka.
Hey Arnold. I don't know. There's a
Dude,
lot of shows.
Pick my toe. It's hot. I don't know why that one episode, that or Coco, stuck with me forever. And then
That was
cheese, dude.
That was
cheese?
good.
That
Where
was
are
a
we
good show, though.
going? I
Oh
love
man.
cheese. Cheese was best.
DuckTales.
Woo!
I hated that so much. So like for me,
That
growing
actually,
up,
I barely even heard the words you said, but my body just took over. That was wild. I can't remember the last time I
Indoctrinated in
thought
you.
of that.
it's
Like, there's the Cartoon
a
Network stuff.
like a
There was,
sleeper
like,
agent, is just like
Dexter's Lab, Courage, There's him. You know, like all those
Yeah.
shows were good too.
So I'm gonna
Recess.
get into that.
I'm just gonna keep sorry. I'm gonna
because-
keep jumping
Yeah.
in.
I know, and I'm gonna have to kill you if you.
Listen, you asked and then you got mad at me because I couldn't think of any.
Well,
Now that I'm
because it took
thinking
you
of
like
some,
20 minutes.
I
It
was like,
took
can't
you like
think of any.
20
There was a lot of
minutes.
shows back then.
Okay,
There was a
you're
lot of
getting
shows.
High, his voice just got.
Who is Andrew?
Guy went full chicken.
Captain
So,
Planet.
as I was saying
He's a
before,
hero,
I'm gonna need you to shut your mouth.
Yeah, sorry, John. Go
Both
for
of
it.
you. You know what? That's it.
The
This is
magic
the end of the
school
podcast.
bus? Okay,
This is the end
no.
of the episode. This is done. We're done. We're done. It's good. Roll credits.
Okay. I'm gonna mute
so-
my mic. Go for it.
Johnny Quest.
Please do.
That was the last one. Sorry.
Being Johnny Bravo.
Johnny
being
Bravo too.
born in '98. Like I said, I missed out on a lot of the shows that you guys would watch. Like Brandon would watch as well, because Brandon's 9 years older than me, so he was born 89.
89, yeah.
89. So I what I grew up watching was like a lot of like PBS shows. So like Cyber Chase. You guys remember Cyber Chase? Dragon Tales, obviously. Dragon Tales was dude.
Of course.
Dude.
What was it? JJ the Jet Plane. Like this.
But
Wait,
I
what was
will
the name of
say-
that chubby dragon that they would hang out with? He was kind of dumb too, right?
Hey
I
man.
don't know.
Yikes.
I can't think off the top of my head. I can't remember. But
Wow, I haven't
for
thought
me,
of the dragon, whatever it was, in forever.
anytime I would go like on vacation, like somewhere that had cable, and like you in the room watching TV and you find the Cartoon Network channel, that was like heaven for me, because didn't have that back at home. So like that was my opportunity to watch like Courage, Ben 10, when Ben 10 was good.
Yeah.
Codename Kids Next Door,
Great show.
which is Fuego. There's one other one. Oh,
Ed, Ed,
you
and
said
Eddie.
Ed and Eddie, yes, definitely. You
Mhm.
said Courage the Cowardly Dog, which
Mad
that's a
Creepy.
scary show.
Mad
Man,
creepy.
I've one of the episodes that will always stick with me. It was a mummy, a pharaoh, and like
Already
it would like randomly cut to like the pharaoh, like just in smoke in the wind, and literally this is all he was saying.
You can't even get through it.
I'm
This is
so
what he was
excited.
saying. Return the slab.
Yeah, that's right. I do remember that.
Return the slab. And that was
And what was the noise that Courage would make? He's like, like it was something like that, right?
Yeah. It was
Sounded
just
crazy.
pure
my
fear.
gosh.
But it's like, that should not be you should not let kids watch that show.
Return the
There was
slab.
that other character who was always trying to like kill them, like
that
I
like
forgot
weird
what he
cat
was.
thing, or right?
Yeah,
Wasn't it
he
something
was
like
always
that?
trying to murder them.
Yo, so scary.
It was a weird show.
You know, it was a weird show too. Rocko's Modern Life.
Of course, yeah, that was a very weird show.
Dude, there are certain things in that show now. If you just like look up some like adult jokes that were snuck in,
It was a lot.
It's crazy what they got away with. Anyway, sorry, John. I digress.
No, it's fine. It's just gonna be the episode where John's interrupted all day. Yes, love it. Okay, so now what I want to jump to, because as you guys know, the intro songs are so very, very iconic. So what I want to ask,
not even just iconic.
Iconic, yes. It's just another level of iconic, dude. So what I want to ask is, for Josh, besides Batman, because obviously you gotta say that one, number one.
Yep.
What would you say is the most memorable intro song for a cartoon? And sing it.
So I already have like 1,000, but honestly, not even kidding, X-Men. Like
There's
when that starts and it's like that guitar. Like, oh my gosh.
Okay,
I like
wrong.
Just
you can sing it.
6-year-old me was like, yeah, it's go time. Like, it was wild. But also the Justice League, where they had like that slow intro where they were like walking and it was like dun, 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 dun. I can't do the rest. I don't remember it, but that was sick.
Trash. Agreed. Andrew, let's hear those pipes.
The only one I could think of like the words sort of, and not even a lot, is like Pinky and the Brain. Where it's like, one is a genius, the other's insane. Pinky and the Brain.
What are the chances that I would call you Pinky today?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I know, dude. It's making me angry
that's wild.
Just all over my topics.
Animaniacs was a wild
Animaniacs
show.
was good. Like Recess I remember had a good intro. Like Hey Arnold did, I think. Yeah. Rugrats. But like I don't really remember completely like those intros. Pinky the Brain.
Rugrats was like
yeah, there you go.
Got Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah,
sorry, Dexter's Laboratory. Let me not anger anybody here. I would say the most memorable would be Teen Titans. And I don't know any of the words to Teen Titans. I just know the Teen Titans. Yeah, so I could just be like, I could literally do the entire song just the car. I could do that. I could just keep doing that for about 20 minutes, and you would think I knew the song, but I really don't. No, that was. Yeah.
But
anytime I think of like an intro, it's usually either Teen Titans or Codename Kid Next Door, because that was also a great. Oh, there goes Josh. He's out here. He didn't like what I said.
I don't know what that is. My camera just like resets randomly. I don't know. Anyway.
But so which network do you think reigns supreme for cartoon content? Because you got Nickelodeon, which back in the day, I would say not so much now. I mean, I don't watch cartoons now because Cartoon Network trash. But back in the day, I would say like probably
we just lost our German listener. Yeah, he's probably like some 7-year-old kid.
Like, hey man, I'd like to watch those shows.
I like the new weird Mickey Mouse.
I don't like the way you talk
what
about
accent
my
are you two trying to do?
I'm just doing like how a little kid sounds. You idiot.
And you're not allowed to judge people's accents. You can't even do any.
Yeah,
do an accent, and he's like, you put me on the spot.
Like how he just took it.
Just shrugs his shoulders. Anyway.
So yeah. So you got Nickelodeon,
Mhm.
/ like Nicktoons. You got Cartoon Network, PBS Kids. If you could
take
didn't
that
have
one
those
right
channels
out.
like me.
Just take that one right
Damn,
out. We're good.
That's crazy.
We're good. It's not gonna make it. So
what was the it was on channel 11.
Yeah,
Toonami.
No, not Toonami.
Toonami was Cartoon Network. Channel 11 was
That had like
Pix.
it was like
Pix.
it had
it had
Lemon-Dio.
it had like Jackie Chan Adventures and
Oh yeah,
When you-
CW
yeah.
Kids.
yeah,
WB Kids.
WB Kids. Yeah,
One of
that's what it
those,
was.
yes,
It was
WB
WB Kids because
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
eventually turned to
Because they
CW.
had Batman, then Batman Superman Adventures, then they had Justice League. Yes.
This guy's old. He was there for all of it.
Yeah, what the cuss?
Yeah, I just remember the water tower logo.
Yeah,
And the
in, like, all the
frog.
commercials. Yeah.
and then there was Fox 5.
Hello, my baby.
Which
What was on Fox
Channel
5?
that was where it had like Sonic and like
Oh, yeah.
Son.
I think Yu-Gi-Oh was on there or something. And I forget what other stuff.
I thought Yu-Gi-Oh was on
Not CW. It wasn't on WB
because Static Shock, it was on
that was on WB.
W. Oh yeah. CW.
DC characters, yeah.
What was American Dragon on?
That was on WB also, I think.
Yo,
Dang.
WB was slaying.
Was popping. I don't know why they ever like just strayed away from that. I mean,
Yeah, it was
eventually they would have because streaming services exist, but
It was Fox Kids. That was the Fox 5 name for it.
I don't think I ever watched Fox cartoon shows.
Because yeah, there was Kids WB and then Fox Kids.
So
yeah,
again,
I think personally I would always end up watching the WB like cartoons and stuff, but content
Actually, I think the Fox stuff is the
availability-
one that had the superhero stuff. The Fox one was the one that had the superhero stuff, apparently.
but like that was like Spider-Man and
It had Batman.
X-Men,
It had Batman and X-Men. Let's see what else.
oh, they just must have
I think it just had
been
anything,
grabbing,
really.
yeah.
But then what did WB
but
have then?
Cartoon
Hold on.
Network in itself was just amazing because it was nonstop cartoons all the time. Whereas the other ones, Fox Kids, WB Kids,
It was usually just Saturdays.
it was a specific set amount of hours right after school. Whereas
Oh, that too. Yeah.
Cartoon Network, you could throw that on before going to school.
all day long. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you'd come home, throw that on, finish your homework, throw that on, and you'd catch
Work.
Dexter's. Yeah, you'd catch Dexter's Lab or Powerpuff Girls, and it was. Do you guys remember Boomerang?
Who does homework? Yes. Oh my god.
Boomerang was the old school cartoons.
Yeah.
What?
I think that's
Oh,
still
that was
still
awesome.
on. I think
You're still
got like the Jetsons and
Maybe Samurai
Flintstone.
Jack.
Flintstones. Yeah, Samurai Jack.
Sorry, there's
yeah,
a freaking fly in my face.
there's a lot.
Andrew, what would be your go-to network?
Probably Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network. So Cartoon Network Cartoon Network was just
Yeah, I mean,
top tier content, dude.
Nick had a lot, and Disney had a lot, but I think Cartoon Network. Yeah, I think that was on. Why?
That was the question. What do you mean, why?
Because it leads me to this other question.
See, I knew he had a follow up.
As
I knew he
to-
had a follow up.
We're talking, man.
Yeah, God,
I knew he had a follow up.
Sucked. Why you asking me these stupid questions, man? God.
Oh, so
Okay,
we're gonna
so-
talk about TV shows today, and I was just wondering, what do you guys like? Why?
Yeah, why are you asking me? Who
Don't
wants
talk to me.
know?
I don't.
Government doesn't
know.
need to know my business.
Oh man,
You
Sorry.
are the government.
yeah. Oh, we haven't talked
No.
about that in a while.
We haven't. We will though. Maybe one day. I'll have a espionage, episodes or something.
Oh, that's super cool.
Conspiracy theories about how Andrew's a CIA agent. He's trying to bamboozle all of us, but he sucks at it. No, so I wanted to ask, what do you guys think? Because obviously, we don't watch cartoons anymore, but there was a period of time where, there we had everything that we grew up with was like peak cartoons, like just like not only were they like just stuff that we grew up with, but they were also like great shows. You could definitely go back now and some of the stuff, not that Fantastic Four show, because that show was trash. that was hot garbage.
Andrew, please go on Disney Plus, find the Fantastic Four show that was from like
the original one,
the mid 90s. Okay. Dude, it is one of the worst watches of your life.
Did you guys rewatch it or something?
No, I guess Josh had found it.
Yeah, because I went through the Iron Man series, and that was absolutely terrible. And then I was like, oh, look, Fantastic Four, that's cool. I'll check this out. And it was just
Fantastic Four, World's Greatest Heroes. It looks pretty terrible. I feel like I did watch this though when I was younger.
That explains a lot.
I vaguely remember it.
So yeah, like I was saying, now as adults, you could definitely go back and watch a lot of those shows because they were genuinely like great shows to watch. They had good stories, they had great action, just and obviously nostalgia.
A good fun watch.
They're very epic. But as time went on,
we didn't even talk about Disney.
Yeah, that's I said it really briefly, and then you guys passed
with like.
But like Disney, I feel like Disney was more like
shows,
live action shows. Like they did have cartoons, but they did have more live action as opposed to, Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, which is just straight cartoons. Well, Nickelodeon did have some stuff. Anyway, as I was saying, what do you think happened, or what do you think caused the decline in quality of cartoon shows between cartoon shows that you grew up with and cartoon shows now? Do you think it's just because you're older now and not as interested in what's being put out now, or do you think it's genuinely a decline in quality of shows?
Yeah, I think it's completely that I'm older, honestly, because like I don't even check them out, right? Like I don't even watch any like of those shows. So I can't judge them. They could be terrible, they could be good, but like I have no idea because I just don't watch them anymore.
Yeah, so even go ahead, Josh.
Oh, no. I was just gonna say I feel like the world is just so different now too, and like I was saying before with Rocko's Modern Life, they could get away with crazy things that just made it such a wild show to watch. Or like the Batman animated series, they wanted it to be certain episodes to be more intense, so they didn't make it people, they made it robots, so that then they could like smash heads and rip body parts off. And it's like that kind of stuff I feel like doesn't fly as easily for kids shows. So like they can't tie in the action / drama for a kid to be watching kind of thing. Or if they do, it's a more adult based cartoon kind of thing.
Like a teen focused
cartoon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird because especially now, like as to what you were saying, I feel like it's weird because back then a more like adult, like that was like for kids, like that was it. Like if you wanted to watch like action, like as you described, that you just you watch those cartoon shows. Anything like above that was like strictly like adults only. Like there's no real way you could access it unless you physically bought it and like had it in your home. Whereas now, you have all these, unless like your parent puts like parental controls on or something. It's so much, it's so much more accessible than it was back then.
Yeah.
So it's weird that they would, like, oh, like we're not going to do this because it's a little violent.
Yeah.
But we're also going to put Daredevil on the same platform. And just don't watch that one because
don't watch
that one. Don't look at it. It's not for you. Okay, not for you. But because there's no show. I mean, obviously, I don't watch cartoons as much anymore, but like I will go back. Like I went back and I rewatched Teen Titans. I went back and I rewatched Young Justice, even though those are newer shows, but they're like, even though they're newer shows and like more my age group, they're still like really, really good shows. So it's just weird, like the decline in quality of shows. Although I will say, I was watching this new Spider-Man show with my niece, with Harley. She's 4, and it's like they're like kids, but they're like Spider-Man, Miles, and then Gwen, and they go around just just saving people, dude. It was the cutest thing I've ever watched, and it's a great show. I recommend that to anybody. That and Bluey, for all you know.
Why have I heard about Bluey? Like, I'm a 33-year-old man, no children, and I've heard about Bluey being amazing. Like,
Bluey slaps, bro. It's a great show.
Supposedly, he's like the best dad that could ever exist.
Oh, Brandon, talk to Brandon about it. Brandon loves him. Brandon loves that show. Like legit, like you could find him.
At least he has a kid though. Like China's gonna come home one day and I'm just watching Bluey.
No, do it up. Do it with the dogs. There are dogs in the show.
Oh my gosh, say less. Okay.
Oh crap! Just by myself. This is why we don't drink water.
Yeah, that's why we didn't even have their ad.
But we are. Hey, man. The wound is still fresh. Okay.
That's so sad.
I want to hear it. God, I'm being disrespected on my own pod for my own episode. I'm hosting tonight. Been interrupted and I've been disrespected in ways you can't even imagine, dude.
I mean, can you guys even name shows now? Like, besides a few that John said, like I know there's a lot of cartoons, but like I just don't know them. So like I feel like
one that's like bubblegum something.
You
Gumball.
Gumball.
Amazing World of Gumball.
Yeah,
Amazing
that
World
actually
Gumball.
looked pretty funny though.
I think it was good.
Some clips and that looked amazing.
Like I used to watch a regular show. I don't know if you guys ever.
Was that the blue jay and the raccoon? Yeah.
Regular show was dope.
See,
what were you gonna say, Andrew?
I'm still hip to.
No,
this
I was
vibe.
saying you can come up with names right now, and I'll just agree. I'll be like, sure, that sounds right.
Just won't know them at all.
Yeah.
Hey man, like I said, there's still like some.
No, yeah,
you have to search. You have to search real hard in order to find them.
I think there's just a lot of places you can get cartoons now that it's a little different. Like you had, like for us, it's like you had to be there on time.
Yeah.
You know, you can only take breaks when there's a commercial, and you got to go run to the kitchen, get some snacks. Like,
and it was just so exciting when, like, if you were watching with like your friend or something, and you're over in the kitchen, and they're like, "It's back on!" and you're like running over, and you like
Sprinting.
dive over the couch, and you just don't want to miss
milk
a
and
single
cereal everywhere.
Zoids. I just remembered another show that was a good show.
Dropping Pop-Tarts all over the floor.
Watching Zoids. Yep, that was a good show.
I do. I will say I do actually like miss that, like waking up on like a Saturday morning, watching cartoons, because like I would have a very specific setup, right? I'd bring my giant tub of Legos.
Oh.
Bring it out into the living room. Close the door, not to disturb anybody else, because once you dump that,
of course. Oh yeah.
bit of Legos, it sounds like a construction site. Yeah. So you dump that out and it's just like shh for about 20 minutes, even though everything's not moving already. For some reason, it just echoes. And you just pop on some cartoons and you just build away while watching cartoons. That was like peak childhood for me. But now, everything is accessible. Everything is there for you. But it's like now that we have that, like I don't want to go back to that. But I do miss it. I miss it, but like I like having everything accessible.
Yeah.
So I can just pop it on whenever I want. So now, if you could bring back one show, and Josh, it cannot be Batman.
It's already coming back anyway.
So it looks like I win.
You don't though. You never win because you're old. You could bring back one show. Let's just say time doesn't exist, so all the voice actors can come back, and you don't have to change anything about the show. Just it comes back, as it was and just continues, what show would it be?
Johnny Quest.
Really? That was quick.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why Johnny Quest? That's actually very interesting that you say that.
Dude, I don't know how I even forgot about that. But as soon as Andrew said it, I was like, holy crap, that's honestly one of the greatest things I've ever seen. And I just, like, they had it, in like the late 70s, the 80s, that was going for a while. And then they redid it in the 90s. And all of them were fantastic.
Was Johnny Quest Hanna-Barbera? Because like all those cartoons,
Yeah.
like that, yeah, that was one of them.
Yeah, and it was like it just they actually in Incredibles 2, Dash is watching Johnny Quest.
I think I do remember that. Yeah.
And seeing that, I was like, oh my god, did Pixar just tease that they're going to be making a Johnny Quest? Please,
that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy,
right? Right? Wouldn't that be so awesome? So I'm gonna reach out to,
your contacts at Pixar. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. John Lasseter.
I was gonna say mostly because John brought it up and because it did end on a cliffhanger, was Teen Titans. Like it never really finished, and then they ended up creating that stupid Teen Titans Go. But the original Teen Titans show was amazing, and especially now that we're watching Titans, and
I was just about to say, I was like, that's the real reason why you want to bring it back is because you're tired of this stupid live action dumpster fire that we have to suffer through.
The worst.
Also,
and yet
we still need to
all...
finish that so we can actually talk about it.
All the latest iterations too, like for some reason they're putting Cyborg with the Justice League and not with like the Titans, and I'm like, no, he's with the Titans. Did you not watch Teen Titans?
I hate that they do that. It's really stupid.
Yeah, because they've like removed the Martian Manhunter
from the Justice League and put Cyborg. Yeah, I was like, what? You can't have two black characters because Martian Manhunter. Let's be real.
He's not allowed.
Yeah, he's black.
Jean.
He's
green, but he's black.
Yeah.
He's green, but he's black.
It's like Piccolo. He's black. We all know that.
Piccolo. Yo, don't mess with my man Piccolo.
Except
his arms always just got sliced off, and then he'd be like,
and, back.
And grow them back.
Yeah,
good times.
Toonami, man, that's where everybody got into anime in the beginning.
See, I still have never watched a Dragon Ball Z.
It's fine.
I've watched like bits and pieces.
You said it like I was gonna get like really angry at you, like you've never watched Dragon Ball Z.
Well, because I know like you guys like kind of grew up watching it and like played the games and.
Dude, I loved all those like Budokai games that they were putting out back then.
I don't know what that means.
I bought all of them. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, what booty what?
Booty what, dude?
That was a fun. Honestly, that was a big part of my childhood too. Was those games and like.
All right. Hey. We don't want to hear about your childhood, okay?
Yeah, it's a while ago. I'm old too.
Oh wow, he backed down. Poor guy.
He really did,
man. I was just kidding. You could talk.
Gonna go cry now.
The voice crack was perfect. I'm gonna go all right now.
No, honestly, I do sometimes wish I was like a couple of years older, because like I said earlier, I did miss out on like a lot of the shows that you guys would have grown up on. Like, I've watched like part of them now, but I didn't grow up watching them at the time because they weren't like the main staple of shows that would have been on at the time. So like for me, I would bring back, honestly, I'd bring back Ed, Edd and Eddy. Just because it was just so ridiculous. And they would definitely change it though now if they brought it back.
Did you ever hear what the final episode was supposed to be?
No. Or I don't know. Well, go for it.
It was supposed to be the first Ed waking up from a coma, and all of that had been imagined, and he had been in a coma for years.
It was dark.
But that was written. Like the writers were like, this is how we want to end the show. And
I think they didn't.
Cartoon Network or whoever was like, hey,
that's
don't
super
do
dark.
That. That's scary.
Yeah, that's super dark.
Yeah,
It's if you look it up, it goes into more detail. What?
I'd say that would have damaged kids even more than they already are.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I either that or it's probably Foster's Home too.
I was gonna say Codename Kids Next Door. Maybe that'd be a good one too. Do you remember Josh? Do you remember Freakazoid? I don't think.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Don't even.
Yeah, that's such a weird
was
show.
like right around the same time.
You know, I'll mute myself. You guys can just go back.
No.
It's fine, dude, because I'm enjoying it. It makes me very sad that I can't disconnect with you guys on that level. But it's fine. I will sit back and I will listen to you guys talk about different shows, and I'll be happy for you. I'm not happy for myself.
Well, okay.
But
you guys, here. This one's for you, John. Do you remember the Stitch show? Lilo and Stitch. No.
You don't remember that?
Vaguely, very.
And
vaguely.
he was going after the other experiments.
And there was like a pink.
Oh yes, because it had the game with it on.
Dude, it was
sick. Like the version of him that was he was basically the same except he made sandwiches. Like,
his name was like Ralph or something, or Fred. Fred. I remember. I think it was Fred.
Is because there was I forgot the website it was, but there was a game with him on the PC, and you had to stack the ingredients. And you had to get the ingredients as high as possible without getting like the fish bones on it or like the garbage on it, and then that would
I do remember that. I do remember that. That was a great game. That might have been. Was it like Miniclip or Shockwave or something like that? One of those sites, I think.
It might have been Shockwave. I don't think it was
Shockwave. Good lord, the Hot Wheels game. Do you guys ever play that one? Where it would like charge up your car and like while you're driving, you hit like boosters.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. No, we gotta no.
Like mini clip. Like I used to play Dune Buggy all the time.
Yes.
That was I actually posted that like a couple weeks ago, just randomly.
There was those stick figure games that were pretty good too.
Yes.
Anyway, we're totally off.
Yeah, no, that's way off the rails on this one. We're talking about computer games on a cartoon episode.
What was the Godzilla cartoon?
Oh,
and then there was like the little baby.
And it had like people that could like talk to Godzilla and they'd call him in.
Yeah.
Didn't Baby Godzilla talk to?
Yeah, what was it? Godzuki or something? I think it was Godzuki.
Yeah.
I gotta agree with that.
And he'd be like, "Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? Let me get my dad." Godzilla comes out of the water.
Yeah, because it's like the whole episode, he doesn't show up till the end when they're in danger. Then he comes and saves them, and then he goes back.
Because that was right after the Matthew Broderick one, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Because they also had an earlier one in the 70s.
4. I think Matthew Broderick was.
Yeah, so it was definitely after that one. But man, that's a throwback too.
98.
I mean, okay, so this early 2000 show is still kind of childhood, right? Like, what shows were you into?
We weren't fighting you at all about you saying ones that are, not from the 80s.
What are you talking to me?
Oh no, Andrew.
Oh,
he's like, no. I guess these do count, right? For like childhood shows. Yes, that's fine.
No, I was just for him because he was like, he doesn't get any of the 90s ones that we're talking about. So like early. No, 2000s.
I mean, I know of them. I didn't watch a lot of them, but I do know of them.
Digimon. All the Digimons. They're really good.
This song.
I mean,
Digimon.
That's true. That is a good song too. Honestly, now that I mentioned that, Pokemon is the best song.
Yeah, no, it really is.
I'm one of the very best.
Not one of you mentioned that as being one of your like top shows.
Because it wasn't like it was a good show. But like, it wasn't my favorite show.
Not even for the nostalgia of it.
No, it was just like, oh, that's cool, Pokemon. I'm gonna go play it on my Game Boy, and then
legit,
it would be on.
I played all the games. I still play all the games, but like the show was just okay, cool. Yeah. Digimon was more my
and like
speed.
The Team Rocket showing up with Meowth. Why could Meowth talk?
Yeah, because
and like Pika, that's all Pika.
Pikachu is
Pika. Pika. No,
I,
talk.
I wasn't allowed to watch Pokemon
Ooh.
because they had magical powers. I could have watched that.
Okay.
And
I have
Power
one.
Rangers.
I have one that
watched
one
Power
ups
Rangers
you.
way too long. I watched that till I was in high school. Like I kept going with every new Power Rangers that came out. I kept going. I was like,
That's
This guy,
that's
a
kind
little
of sad,
sad.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Blink
It
twice
is.
if you're in trouble, bud.
I am. It was very
You couldn't
sad.
tell if he blinked or not.
I did. My eyes are just.
Anyway, my parents would not allow me to watch Scooby-Doo,
Really?
but all the time I could watch the Ghostbusters movies,
But not Scooby-Doo.
which
That's
was
a
men in
conundrum.
costumes. Scooby-Doo was men in costumes.
It was
Nice.
never.
Ghostbusters
Yeah, it was never,
was genuine demons.
Yeah. And I bet you watched
Scooby-Doo.
Yu-Gi-Oh
Scooby-Doo
too.
was always just
No,
like a
no,
guy
that
in
I wasn't
costume.
allowed
It was
either.
Never. Wait, which one? Which show?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah, no.
Because it's in the cards.
I will. Oh man, the Scooby-Doo movies back then were amazing. The cartoon ones,
They
great.
were. Yeah, you miss that now. Like they don't like the movies, the
For the
movie
cartoons.
versions of like cartoons are not that
They
great.
do it.
anymore.
They do it with the anime. I mean, those shows they have like a movie. Well,
Yeah, but even then, like the My Hero movies, they're all right, but like they're disconnected from the show,
the show, yeah.
and they're just not as good.
I'm looking through early 2000s stuff. Code Lyoko, that was a good show.
Oh wow,
That was such a random show,
I forgot about that.
right?
No.
Yeah, that's a core memory unlocked. Just
It
there.
was like Totally
see
Spies.
that?
Which I was
Just
like,
like
why
a-
did I watch that?
Oh,
Just
Totally
showed up
Spies was a
achievement.
banger, dude. No, I never.
Chalk
watched that.
Zone. Chalk Zone was a good show too.
Never heard that.
Y'all remember Chalk Zone?
Mm-mm.
Continue.
That
I'm
aged
just
out
looking
now.
through this list while you guys are.
No, I
Yeah.
was enjoying having my brain wrinkled as you just named off random shows.
I mean, did you Jackie Chan Adventures was a great show. Honestly, if they brought that back, that'd be pretty dope. It was a really good show.
What was the phrase that the old man would say? My brother knows it by heart. He says it all the time. I just can't remember it.
Was one more thing, right?
Oh, yeah, there was that. But there was like some like Chinese thing that he would say. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't remember.
John, we're going off the rails. Take control.
No, man, it's
Let's
been
go,
off the rails
conductor.
since the jump. Remember when he freaking interrupted my intro for the 90th
Oh, we
time?
never said Kim Possible. That had a good intro. Yeah, I know. I interrupted him again.
Yeah,
It happened. Okay. Proud Family, Fairly Odd Parents. Like there's okay. I'm stop. But there's like a lot.
You
that I
guys seen
can't-
stuff about that? Fairly Odd Parents?
What about it? Oh, that
yes.
yes, I did.
That
I did.
Timmy's real parents are the fairies, and he's
Yeah.
living with like adopted peoples.
Yeah, like
People
his
who
parents had
adopted him.
died.
Those are the words. More better. And that's why like they were so much more involved in his life and looked more similar to him.
I did
Whereas
see
the
that.
dad was like Dinkelman. That wasn't
Phineas
it
and
either.
Ferb, dude.
Nope, I was out.
Never really.
No?
Yeah, I never really
I was
watched.
out. by that time.
Yo,
Yeah.
dude, but guys, there's 104 days of summer vacation.
Was there 104 episodes?
No, it was definitely more than that, I think.
I'm pretty sure it's only 104 episodes
So they did the exact amount of
because
days.
summer ended.
That would be pretty cool if they really
Don't
did do
think.
that.
4 seasons.
What?
This is dead air.
You're dead air.
Oh, Mucha Lucha.
Yeah.
That was such a weird show.
Oh,
There's so many
no, I
weird
never
shows.
got into those shows.
That was like
Yo.
the kids in school that were like
Yeah, wrestlers. Yeah.
It was such a weird show.
Yes, dude, that was great.
I know some of these because my brother, I'm 9 years older than my brother.
Yeah.
So there was definitely a big gap. So it's like once I had aged out of watching my own cartoons,
You would watch what he
you know, like I'd
watched.
see him watching stuff and I'm like, what is this? That's stupid. I'm gonna go be cool in my room, all mopey. And
Yeah, that all
I
that
do that
teen
now.
angst.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's too real.
Guys, can you stop looking at your phones? Pay attention.
No, I'm going
Please,
through.
be with
I'm,
me.
I'm having my brain wrinkled, dude.
Be present.
I was looking for more shows.
Guys, I'm alone trying to carry a single person conversation.
Yo,
Yeah, but you're not even naming any other shows. Name some more
Osmosis
shows.
Jones, dude.
That movie was great.
The movie was great. I don't remember the cartoon that much.
I remember like sporadically, but
I remember the ad for it.
Danny Phantom, Invader Zim.
Oh yes, Danny Phantom.
Invader Zim was amazing.
Wasn't there a robot chick?
And that's My Life as a Teenage Robot. That one.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, look at you, Josh. You remember these things.
I have a boy.
You're not as old as you think. Powerpuff Girls, guys. You just didn't even reference it.
I did.
No, you didn't. You're lying.
Nincompoop.
Don't lie.
Are we
I'm
really
very
just
excited for us to
Don't lie.
re-listen to this episode, and
we've named a lot. Yeah, we've named a lot. So I don't know
what.
Yeah, what's next?
Huh? What are you? Are you just gonna run the show now?
No, I was gonna ask what's next.
Are you just gonna run? No, you know what? We're done. Josh, you know what, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
I try to make things nice. All right. I try to make a nice episode about nostalgia, and then Angie just railroads me. So you know what? Hit us with an ad.
Oh, we're really done?
Oh, snap.
Quick.
Did you know that Chinese fortune cookies are not Chinese?
Yeah, they're
American, actually American, and the fortunes are Korean.
I didn't know about that.
I know. I just made that up. Andrew, what a gullible.
I thought you were going with the Iron Man 3 monologue.
Yeah. I couldn't remember what he said.
But they're actually an American invention.
Yeah, and it's like
which is why they're
hollow. Oh, sorry. Here we go.
Fortune cookies. Did you know they're actually an American invention? Which is why they're hollow, full of lies, and leave a bad taste in your mouth. Ah, God. Wow. Ben freaking Kingsley, everybody. Ben.
Yeah, good for him. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Ben.
I appreciate that little promo.
But today's ad is brought to us by Toon Bites. We've listed out other foods that cartoons had, which, what do you know? It went so well with this episode. But let's think of some new foods. For example, Lady and the Tramp. That spaghetti and meatballs, I'm going to be honest, that looked delicious. And they gave it to dogs. Why are dogs eating better than I am? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, your dogs probably eat better than you know.
Well, you didn't have to make it real, but and even though I didn't watch it, Scooby-Doo and those sandwiches that Shaggy always wanted to eat, right? Those things were gigantic.
Scooby snacks, bro.
Scooby snacks. I just want to try.
I would have had.
You want to try a dog treat?
I would have had one.
I would have had
science.
Honestly, I've eaten far too many dog treats in my life. And then Ed, and Eddie,
the
jawbreakers. Those things were the size of their face.
Yeah, dude.
And they were so important to them. They always needed to get them. That just looked like
they had to be amazing.
Oh my gosh, I want to try one of those.
I want the sandwich that I would have to make in the Stitch game with I can't remember his name.
Fred, I think. Wasn't it Fred?
I don't think it was Fred.
Or Ralph?
I don't think it was Fred.
I don't remember.
Ralph sounds like it, but I don't think it is. But yeah, those quadruple times a million Decker sandwiches that
with like the bread in between, then you got tomato, then cheese, then meat.
Oh, it was Reuben.
Oh, like a sandwich.
Yeah.
Like a Reuben sandwich. Wow.
Yeah. Give me one of those sandwiches.
Andrew, what about you? What's a food you would like to have?
Well, I don't like carrots, but I feel like Bugs Bunny's carrot. He's always eating carrots, man. I know.
Yeah,
you guys making it
what?
It's crazy on so many levels, dude.
I feel like that has to be pretty good.
It's not a cartoon show, but the food in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Oh yeah,
anything from that. The Jello. Oh,
Yeah, the ice cream and stuff, that too looked absolutely incredible. Yeah. But anyway, guys, today, once again,
on and on.
We do have a code for our listeners. It is Toon Water, TOONWOTR. Please let us know what it is that you were able to acquire. That's a cartoon food. And also just, tell them that we would like a sample as well, because I asked and they said no.
Yeah, the guy was actually very rude about it.
I like how we have a code, but we don't direct them anywhere. Like, there's no site. There's no find them.
Well,
you have to find them.
They know what it's called.
Yeah.
It's called Toon Bites.
Toonbites.com.
You got to go find them.
.gov.
/org. Interesting. Oh.
\3.
.edu.
Why would you backspace?
You go to that site, that's where
random
you get
3.
all the viruses. Just every virus ever made.
Oh, because it's food poisoning.
Yeah, sure.
Cohesive.
Interconnectivity of that
Amazing
joke was multi-layered and delicious.
Yep. All right.
But thank you for that ad read.
Of course.
And thank you guys for taking this short but very very rich journey with us.
Necessary journey, I would say.
Because every once in a while you just have to be just shot with a good old nostalgia bullet straight to the dome.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Can be arrested like that? Like, it can't just be.
I mean, it's your brain, its memories being activated. So what better than a nostalgia bullet?
It could be a shock treatment.
You know what? Run the outro.
Bye, guys.
God, you guys suck this episode.